3D Rising is here just north of Dallas, Texas at the Texas High School Lacrosse League Championships, and we are at Eagle Stadium at Allen High School, and we're talking to head coach Gary Dennington from Colleyville, the 7-5 victors in the D2 Championship over McKinney. Coach, just take us through this weekend and what was going right for you guys.
Well, we just had a lot of energy. We kept on our game plan. I felt we were the better team coming in, and other teams were going to change, a few things, lock off a few guys. We just kept with the program all the way through every quarter. We didn't change anything, adjusted a couple little things on our clear, but we just stuck to our guns and then edged out a victory in both of these last games right at the end. So we're pretty happy with how the guys worked. Obviously, we won state. So
talk about the quick turnaround. It's not easy to win one high school game, let alone two back-to-back in 2 consecutive days. It's tough.
The weather actually played in our favor because there was a lot of, it was 66 mostly and cloudy, not a lot of sun. And if we would have had a lot of heat yesterday, usually Texas is 90 by this time. It takes a lot out of us, but I think the weather really helped us too.
Coach, just talk about joining this program and helping bring them this far to a D2 championship. I know you've won championships elsewhere and had a good record before you came here. Just talk about what you've done to develop this program.
Well, any program is only as good as their youth. So I went from one program down to 7th, 8th, followed these kids through. The same thing I did with another program. It's a work in progress. Each year we got better. And last year we got to our semis and we lost Highland Park, and this year, getting to the finals, we had to beat to get into the playoffs. We had to beat Highland Park, and I think it was like 15-7. So it's a building process. These kids won, but my kids I had the first years, that aren't here, that graduated 4 years ago, really had a lot to do with this too. So it's a program that we've been building for a while.
And talk about the makeup of the team. Are these guys multi-sport athletes, football players, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I've got about, out of the 22 kids, probably 15 of them play football. And that really plays well into being, especially defensively.
You're an upstate New Yorker. I'm an upstate New Yorker. I certainly like that. Yeah. Just talk about Division II lacrosse here in Texas and what you're trying to accomplish as one of the leading coaches now.
Well, all we want to do is keep growing the sport. Have more people come out like we have to a finals. It's just more programs, so one day we can actually compete with teams from the north. Highland Park here, these two teams can do it, but when only 2 or 3 teams in your state can really compete, we got a lot of work to go. We really need to have 20, 30 that can compete with anywhere in New York or New Jersey or Pennsylvania, where the lacrosse is bred pretty hard.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win, and thanks for your time here.
Appreciate it. Take care.